So can you just explain that bullish candle there?
Yes. So this bullish
What's
candle.
going? How were you confident that that would go down?
So again,
Because it's weak.
we're ranging in this area, and it's
Hmm.
again, I was pointing this out to all of you guys, but especially Lenny yesterday, where if you guys remember a couple days ago, we were sitting in this range right here, right? And when you're sitting in this range, price is just bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. We come down, grab liquidity in the same exact area, which we've pushed off in the past. We close a strong bullish candle outside of that range with that wick. And then all of a sudden you get that whole move right there, right? So same thing right here. We're ranging all day, right? Ranging. Data comes out today for GDP. We end up getting this candle, grabbing liquidity, almost flipping bullish, but closing a really weak bearish candle, rejecting this area for the first time, which we didn't know was a resistance just yet, right? And then you get this candle pushing all the way into this area and then flipping bearish. Now we're really holding this resistance. Okay. So that's one hint that price could continue down. Now I know Sammy grabbed this move over here, which I was calling out. I was just in US 30 at the time. I didn't want to take a scalp at the same time, but where you capitalize on almost like a fake out of this area right here, right? This candle creates that top wick, flips bearish, passes the low of that candle, and it's risky, but it's doable. I was calling this out for you guys. I was saying I could definitely see someone taking that, and Sammy executed on it. But I said a safe sell would be waiting for a break of this area, waiting for a close below. You had this wick to fill, and then all of a sudden you get this bullish candle closing, not above that area, but right below this area. 15 minute, 15 minute, you get this pullback over here, strong bearish candle, almost like a fake out right there. Strong bearish candle, another strong bearish candle right here. Weak bullish, another bearish candle, which is, my next confirmation. The 30-minute candle was closing bullish, but it was pulling back because of this bearish candle close, right? Top wick formed on that one, passed the low of these candles and continued down. But I took this based on the 30-minute where we got that top wick, passed the low. We passed the low in the first minute or two, right? And then we pulled back. And I knew we were pulling back. That's why I put my stop loss up here, knowing it's gold. And then we pulled back a little bit, almost flipped bullish, but we didn't. And then we broke our own low again and broke the low of that candle and just shot down. Make sense? Take this
Yeah, yeah.
right here.
It makes it. Yeah, that's much more clear. Thanks.
On
Is that strictly a break and retest kind of trade, though, or is that something else? That's a
yeah, I would consider that a break and retest, but what I call
yeah,
it, it's my own name for it, but it's a impulse volume push. So like you
yeah.
need volume for this to happen because the previous 30-minute candle did close bullish, right? But as long as it closes a weak bullish below this area, below that previous support, right? I know that the next candle, as long as it creates that top wick, sometimes it doesn't even create a top wick and it drops. But I'd rather create that top wick first before taking this.
Because
You drew this
I think I
similar
got one of
setup
these.
just now.
I'm sorry. Was that Lim?
Go on, Lim.
Oh, no, I was saying, I think you drew the similar setup during the live session just now.
Um,
We were discussing about whether, you prefer shorts more than longs. You drew the same
yeah.
exact setup.
Yep, that's what I was talking about. Right before I broke that down for Charlie, I was saying I literally broke this entire setup down for you guys. If you guys go back and rewatch the live session today, you'll see me draw these candles out with the annotation right here. I was like, this is an impulse volume push. And I think these play out a lot better when it's a sell rather than being a buy when it's the opposite way. I did this exact same thing. And that's exactly what we got today.
Yeah, I think I had one of these on the simulator this morning,
Oh, good.
and I felt like I could see it was going to go, it was going to dump, but I didn't feel like that I'd seen enough of a retest to take it, and then it sort of left without me. And I remember Raquel saying that GJ doesn't retest sometimes; it just sort of goes,
Yeah.
which I've been seeing a lot on the simulator, but I'm like, well, I need to wait for a strict retest. So I've been getting kind of frustrated, even though I'm seeing
That's
trades.
natural.
I'm
Understand.
anticipating trades to go.
Understand that's part of the process. If you getting
Yeah,
frustrated
yeah,
like that and being like, damn, I keep
yeah,
missing these fucking moves, like you just get
yeah.
pissed. You get pissed, right? Just know that that's part of the whole process of you,
Yeah,
eventually you're going to start taking them, but really low risk. And I think you saw Quentin in the New York session mention that. He's like, I took this, but I really lowered my risk a lot. And I wish I risked more on
mm,
that. I said, no, listen, that's okay. You want to be doing that. It goes from
yeah,
missing the trade over and over and over again and journaling it. You make sure you journal it. And then it goes into taking a very low risk. And then it goes into a setup like this being a 2 or 3% risker. Nothing more than that.
yeah,
But that's a
yeah,
but make sure there's a couple things on this. One is again, like I said, that top wick. But even before that, make sure that that's a weak close. If that's a strong bullish close right here, like something like that, right? I'm waiting for, and you've seen me do this on the simulator. If we get something like that, I tell you guys, wait for that bearish close first, and
yeah.
then take the next candle that creates the top wick, respects the high of it, and then pass
Hmm.
the low of it. Then take that move. But you
Yeah.
need to wait for a bearish close first in your direction.
And that's about stacking good decisions, as you say.
Yeah, 100%.